Good morning. Yeah, I'm throwing another video out to you. I mentioned on, I believe, the last video I put up there that I meant to show this radio in more detail. This is a master work. 10 transistor AM FM radio that I got for $5 at the Jewett City Flea Market. Now, whenever I see a transistor radio that really looks neat, you know as well as I do, I don't have the eyesight to work on them. Nonetheless, if I didn't buy it at that price, well, it would probably get thrown out. Perhaps somebody else would have bought it, whatever. So, let's see here. If I can get you, the antenna comes out. We'll open it all the way. All right, I'll show you the back of it here. AM FM switch. We'll show you the inside. Ten transistors. I put a new battery in it. It's in real nice shape, but you can tell this is virtually impossible for the average person to service, which is way too cramped. I would never attempt it. However, it does work. See if I can get you kind of a glare on that label up there. You might be able to see it in the viewfinder. There's the model number. And a little closer look at the circuitry. I'll get you and it snaps down really nice. A real nice leather case. Embossed with the on-off and tuning controls on the side here. And the dial. It kind of reminds me of a transistor radio I used to listen to, the Wheeling Jamboree in Lemoore, when I worked in the hygienic restaurant from 10 at night to 7 in the morning. I had a radio similar to this. It wasn't, I don't remember what the model is, but it looked almost like this, except it was AM, but it was 14 transistors, and it had a real good sound to it. Of course, back in those days, and even these days when they built this, the transistor count was always exaggerated, and they used a lot of them for diodes, and they doubled them up and stuff like that. That radio got stolen from me after I left the hygienic. I had it in the vending truck when I was a route man for American vending. After I left the restaurant, it got stolen off the dashboard because we didn't have a radio in the truck. So I never got that. That was the best pocket transistor radio I ever had. All right, we'll turn it on. Well, I gotta unplug my dehumidifier, the switching power supply. It worked right off the bat. The only thing is, you turn it up and it squeals and howls. That's on AM. I had to look. Pretty distorted. Turn it down. Okay. So it needs capacitors. That it definitely needs, but I was surprised it worked. And I ran it Sunday, so I got a battery put in it. I ran it for about an hour outside on the bench, and it improved a little bit, but it's still distorted. So in other words, some of the caps formed up. Isn't that cute? You turn it off. Listen to that. Do it again. Turn it on. Isn't that cute? That reminds me of the noisemakers I used to make back in the late 60s and throughout the early to mid 70s. Turn it back on. Turn it on. It's cute. All right. Enough of this clowning around. See what else we got on AM here. I'll leave the FM antenna up for now because I'm going to be switching over to FM anyway. So you can make it out when you turn the volume down. Turn it up, it's just totally distorted. So it needs a recap. But that's something that is virtually impossible for the average person. You can see how crowded it is. It's a real challenge. But for $5, what the heck? I mean, I had the money when I went to Jewett City because I sold a tractor and, you know. Okay, now let's go to the FM. I mean, FM. I think this would be a good little radio. It gets recapped. But this guy ain't going to do it, I can tell you right now. All right. You want to hear that again? All right. We'll put it back on here, and we'll turn it off. You want to hear that again? All right. It's on. Okay. All right. So it's a full-length antenna in good condition. Obviously, the dial string is good. Hello there, Ron in Florida. How you doing? Mr. Dial Cord. All right. So I couldn't pass it up, you know. I could not pass it up. I see transistor radios quite often, but most of them are just nothing special, you know. And I thought this was pretty neat. So that's what this video is about, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and anyone else that may be coming in along with you and watch these videos on your computer.